All right, you already know who it is. It's your boy Gordo tapping in once again from Phoenix, Arizona. And today we're going to be getting into this video. Yeah, you see on the thumbnail about Tupac Shakur. All right. First of all, I want to welcome everybody back to Roll Call State to State. And today we're diving deep into the 1993 sexual assault conviction of Tupac Shakur. Man, that was everybody remembers that, especially if you were born and raised around the 70s, 80s. Yeah, you definitely remember that. A case that has been shrouded in controversy and debate. Well, we'll examine the intricate details, the evidence presented, and the key individuals involved in this case. Now, let's get started. Let's get into it. All right. By 1993, Tupac Shakur was a rising star in the music world, known for his raw, socially conscious lyrics. However, his life took a dramatic turn when he was accused and later convicted of sexual assault. Yeah, that's right. He was accused and later convicted of sexual assault. Um, Everybody knows that, and it's kind of like the SPM thing. You know, a lot of people feel that he was innocent, but we're going to get into that. The incident that took place on November 18th, 1993, in a suite at the Parker Meridian Hotel in New York City. Ayanna Jackson, a young woman who had met Tupac at Nell's nightclub just days earlier, accused him of sexually assaulting her along with his associates. And we all know Tupac rode with an entourage, man. I mean, he he had to. So let's look at the key individuals that were involved in this case, okay? The defendant, a famous rapper whose career was on the rise, okay? Everybody knows that. At that time, Tupac was, man, he was coming up. He was the main one on the rap scene. Ayanna Jackson, the accuser, who claimed that Tupac and his entourage assaulted her, okay? And one of the people that were in his entourage were Charles Fuller. Charles Fuller was actually Tupac's road manager. He was also accused in the case, okay? Jacque's agent, Haitian Jack, an associate of Tupac's, initially implicated, but later had his case separated. So, obviously, Haitian Jack, he was implicated in the case, but he got somehow separated from it. Whatever. Manhattan District Attorney's Office is responsible for prosecuting Tupac and his associates. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, on December 1st, 1993, Tupac was arrested and charged with first-degree sexual abuse, sodomy. And for those who don't know what sodomy is, unfortunately, I'm going to give you guys just the quick gist of it. It is something along the lines of where people can put something in other people's private spots without their, consent. It could be just an example. It could be a bat or whatever. I'm just, giving you an example. You know what I'm saying? And illegal possession of a firearm. The charges stemmed from Ayanna Jackson's allegations that she was assaulted by Tupac and his entourage. Now, I wouldn't be worried about the gun, to be honest with you, especially facing charges like that. But during the trial, the prosecution's case heavily relied on Ayanna Jackson's testimony. She recounted how what began and as a consensual encounter turned into a traumatic assault, which makes sense if you think about it. Some people, they might let it go to their head, just because of who they are, and they're showing off with their homies, this and that. I don't know. Notably, there was little physical evidence, okay, such as DNA presented in the court. Okay, which made the case largely hinge on personal testimony. So, in other words, what they're saying and what I interpret it is they basically went off of testimonies. Okay, the trial began in late, I believe it was 1994, with Tupac maintaining his innocence throughout. You know, he argued that the encounter was consensual and suggested that Jackson was motivated by his celebrity status. Okay, who does that sound like? Most celebrities, right? Despite his defense, the jury still found the testimonies of Jackson and other witnesses compelling. So there was not only her testimony, there was other people that were there, and I guess they testified. That's the way I'm understanding it. On October 7th of 1995, Tupac was convicted of first-degree sexual assault, sexual abuse, but acquitted on the sodomy and weapons charges. Wow, which he got really, really, I mean, he got lucky, especially in like getting those sodomy charges. Okay, he was sentenced to 1.5 to 4.5 years in prison. In the 90s, things were just different, man, all the way around. The verdict was met with mixed reactions, with some believing justice was served and others claiming Tupac was unfairly targeted. I mean, I don't know. You let me know what you guys think. Do you feel that he was unfairly targeted? I mean, let's keep our keep it non-biased. Try to keep an open mind. Try to take in everything I'm saying here. What's your guys' thoughts on it? Please let me know. And then Tupac served approximately 9 months, not even a whole 9 months, approximately close to it, before being released on bail, pending an appeal. Okay. So he even had an appeal. The conviction had a profound impact on his life. Obviously, I mean, fueling themes of injustice and struggle in his music. Okay, see, and that's how he had people too, kind of on his side too, making them songs, about the struggles and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. I don't know. But Tupac Shakur's 1993 conviction remains a controversial chapter in his life. It does. And while this case was based on personal accounts rather than concrete physical evidence, it highlighted the complex intersection of fame, legal battles, and personal accountability. Whether viewed as a miscarriage of justice or a rightful conviction, this case undeniably shaped Tupac's legacy. Thank you for watching my channel. If you found this video informative, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. For every time that I come on, you get notified. for more deep dives into the lives of iconic figures. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm here to do. I want to start bringing all these things to light, and I want to know my subscribers' honest, non biased opinion. Now, okay, do I believe? I'm going to give you my honest, non biased opinion after all of this. Okay, do I believe that Tupac is guilty? I'm going to be on a 80-20% that he's guilty. And the reason why I say this, I mean, and I give him the 20% is because basically there was no evidence, DNA evidence, I guess. But obviously the testimonies were very, very strong. Obviously all the testimonies matched up. And you know, when law enforcement does these type of investigations, believe me, they separate each and every person, each and every witness or whatever who's involved, and they dig into these stories and they want to see if they all align together. So obviously they all align together. And I think that's what made his conviction so strong. Because, you know, he still went in front of 12 jurors, you know, and we're allowed to pick our own jurors. So obviously he picked his jurors. He felt that those jurors were going to find him not guilty. But obviously they still found him guilty. And I believe too that unfortunately sometimes the power, the money, it plays a big factor on how we act. I believe that they feel like they're untouchable at times. It's the truth. Money and power and money. That's what it's all about. You know, and not to get off topic, but look at P. Diddy, all the money that he had. You know, they were able to pay people off to clean up the rooms and do certain things that, you know, like hush money, basically. So you don't think at that time that they didn't give no hush money? And let's not forget too, social media was not out there in the 90s like this. Nobody had cell phones. I mean, they had cell phones, but not the recordings and all that type of shit. They didn't have it. It was unheard of. And I believe that's what also helped Tupac kind of with people, you know, because believe me, there would have been a lot more other stuff, if you know what I'm trying to say. But hey, thanks again. This is your boy Gordo. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And like I said, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, and I'm out.